were bragging about how much money they raised after his conviction. President Biden and former President Barack Obama, over the course of the weekend, attending a Los Angeles fundraiser that was held at the Peacock Theater on this past Saturday night, they raised $30 million for the current president. Pardon me, for the current president's upcoming election in November. According to The Guardian, President Biden was speaking with ex-president Barack Obama during a campaign event at the Peacock Theater on Saturday night. Some of Hollywood's brightest stars headlined a glitzy fundraiser for President Joe Biden, helping raise with his re-election campaign said was a record of $30 million plus, and hoping to energize would-be supporters for a November election that they argued was among the most important in the nation's history. George Clooney, Julia Roberts, and Barbara Streisand were among those who took the stage at the 70,100-seat Peacock Theater in Los Angeles on Saturday night. The late-night host Jimmy Kimmel interviewed Biden and former President Barack Obama, who both stressed the need to defeat former President Donald Trump in a race that is expected to be exceedingly close. During more than half an hour of discussion, Kimball asked if the country was suffering from amnesia about the presumptive Republican nominee, to which Biden responded, quote, "All we gotta do is remember what it was like," close quote, when Trump was in the White House. Luminaries from the entertainment world have increasingly lined up to help Biden's campaign, and just how important the event was to his re-election bid could be seen in the Democratic president's decision to fly through the night across 9 time zones, from the G7 summit in southern Italy to Southern California to attend. He also missed the summit in Switzerland about ways to end Russia's war in Ukraine, instead dispatching Vice President Kamala Harris, who the Republicans are afraid of. They definitely don't want to see Kamala Harris become the first woman president of America, who made a whirlwind trip of her own to represent the United States there. A stark reminder of the delicate balance between geopolitics and Biden's bid to win a second term. Further laying bare the political implications were police in riot gear outside the theater, ready for protests from pro-Palestinian activists angry about his administration's handling of Israel's war against Hamas in Gaza. The event featured singing by Jack Black and Cheryl Lee Ralph, and actors Catherine Hahn and Jason Bateman introduced Kimball, who introduced Biden and Obama. The comedian deadpanned, "I was told I was getting introduced by Batman, not Bateman," but he quickly pivoted to far more serious topics, saying that so much is at stake at this election, and listing women's rights, health care, and noting that even the ballot is on the ballot, in a reference to the Biden administration's calls to expand voting rights. Kimball asked the president what he was most proud of accomplishing, and Biden said he thought the administration's approach to the economy is working. "We have the strongest economy in the world today," Biden said, adding, "We tried to give ordinary people an even chance." Trump spent Saturday night campaigning in Detroit and criticized Biden's handling of the economy and inflation. The president was fundraising with out-of-touch elitist Hollywood celebrities, a Trump campaign spokesperson said. Well, let me just say this here. It's not full crap. Republicans, all they do is blah, blah, blah. Yeah, raise hell, condemn, judge. But you know what's interesting? They want to take away the rights of LGBTQ people. But there's also a well-known, kept secret within the Republican atmosphere in the community. They're called the log cabins. Do you know who the log cabin people are? They are gay Republicans, gay MAGA Republicans. And they don't want to address that there are LGBTQ Republicans as well. This upcoming election is going to be hard fought, but in the end, Biden will be reelected. I'm Tyrone Bowman. Never surrender, never quit.